Hi, I'm Mark Edwards. Welcome to Tech24. Coming up on today's show, .com, .net or .org? What about .google, .apple or even .Mark Edwards? Change is coming to the internet. Brand new domain names are going to be released and companies are frantically bidding for the choicest ones. We look at what this will mean for the big fish and the small fry. And the future is now, and it's actually arrived in Paris. It's innovations galore at Futur en Scène. We check out tomorrow's creations today. The internet is about to change forever is a phrase that's often bandied about and propagated by ambitious tech firms. But last week, it came from Rod Beckstrom, the boss of the Internet Corporation for Assigned Names and Numbers, or ICANN. He and his corporation probably don't mean much to you, but what they do has and will have a huge impact on your digital lives. The ICANN is a deeply unsexy non-profit entity that controls the web's naming system. And when its boss says change is coming, it probably is. And with us in the studio, as always, we have our in-house digital technological guru, Eric Olander.
I'm flattered.
Thanks for coming in. Break this down for me. What does this mean?
Rarely on the internet is hype as, lives up to its expectations. But actually, in this particular instance, believe the hype. This is one of the biggest changes that we're seeing in the internet since the internet was founded way back in the Cold War era. So what this means is the .com, that .edu, that .mil, all of those are called top-level domains. And what ICANN is doing, and ICANN, of course, is the organization that does take care of this, is they're opening this up now to use more than just the .com, but you can put .amazon, .google, .Mark Edwards, .Eric Olander, anything like that. So that's what they're changing. More importantly, though, and this is really very, very significant, the largest online population in the world is where, Mark?
China.
China. So now what's happening is that up until now, you've only been able to have Roman characters or Latin characters in the internet address. So that's been very, very advantageous to Western countries, but Arabic, Cyrillic, Korean, Japanese, and Chinese will now also be available.
Okay, but in terms of, for you and I, regular internet users, will we actually be able, I'm looking at the cost, 185,000 USD to purchase and then 25 grand a year to run. I don't have that back pocket, I don't have that money just hanging out. Do you?
As a big presenter at France 24, you don't have that money. So in the beginning, what ICANN wanted to do is they wanted to avoid people coming out and just buying up all these domain names and squatting them. So taking .Coca-Cola or .Amazon for $25. So they raised the price very, very high as a way to try and prevent people from squatting these names. Now, the problem with that is it also eliminated a lot of legitimate companies in developing countries. Let's take a look at the numbers of countries that came in. So 911 of these new top-level domains came from North America, 675 from Europe, and then 17 from Africa. So you can see this is still weighted towards the developed countries.
So in a way, isn't it a sort of internet VIP club? Are we soon going to be running dual internet platforms where, those who can and those who can't?
Well, for now, in the beginning, yes, that is in fact the case. Now, what ICANN is saying is that once this is established, once this is all sorted out, several years down the road, it will be open just like the .com, the .mils, and the .edus. So this will change. This is just this initial phase where that $185,000 price tag is there to prevent people from squatting domain names.
So we'll hopefully as well get rid of piracy. If I wanted to buy some tickets for a concert, potentially they could put it all .ticketing, and I know I've got a trusty place to go and buy my Coldplay or whatever.
Not necessarily a trusted place, because everywhere on the internet we have to be careful. So the internet doesn't change,
right,
but it will work when you type in, .tickets will eventually be a domain name. So those domain names will change. It changes a lot because we've become used to .com, .edu. Now we'll have to get used to a whole new naming system, and that's why this change is so big.
Brilliant. Well, Eric, thank you very, very much for those views and for clarifying ICANN to the rest of us. Coming right up, Test24. And this week on Test24, we headed out to look at a whole load of new innovations that landed in Paris last week. Futur en Scène is about tomorrow's creations, but we're giving you a sneak preview of what the future holds. So we've made our way to Futur en Scène in the heart of Paris, and it's an international digital innovation exhibition. We've got gadgets, we've got robots, we've got workshops, and a whole lot more. It runs from the 14th to the 24th of June. It welcomed 80,000 people last year, so welcome to your future. Taking place in Paris's 19th district, Futur en Scène gives the general public a chance to see what France's digital inventors spend their lives doing. With over 100 creators working on around 80 prototypes and innovative devices in the area known as the Innovation Village, it's an interactive international festival. But more than just a geek's gadget heaven, Futur en Scène is a coming together of Paris's brightest innovators.
Futur en Scène is the festival for innovators from Paris and its suburbs, innovators and designers, entrepreneurial creators, artists and everyone who works in the digital industry to create a brand new world. It's a festival which can bring together all this creative energy to the wider audience, but also a place to work and sell.
At the Innovation Village, visitors can attend performances, lectures, workshops and panel sessions presented by innovators, CEOs, designers and researchers from across the digital industry. Based around different themes such as cities, health, robots, well-being and kids, the innovations bring an eclectic mix of where our world is heading. There's 3D imagery at our fingertips, robots that can help you be in two places at once, or programs to help trainee surgeons practice. Leisure, learning, fun and a better life. So at Futur en Scène, there's plenty of little fun gadgets and different innovations, but there's also things that can help a city. Now we're looking at a prototype behind me where, say you're lost in Paris, as you may be, get your phone out, you can text where you're trying to go and where you're at, and this lovely device will point you in the right direction. After 4 days here, the festival will continue at various locations in and around the Paris region to give everyone a chance to see what the future holds. And that's just about it from Tech24 team for now. Do get in touch with us via the social network. Your ad should be coming up, in the corner of your screen. And of course, you can follow us on Twitter at TechF24. We leave you with the world's very first Wikipedia town. The Welsh town of Monmouth is fully barcoded up for all you smartphone users out there. Scan them and instantly receive up-to-date Wikipedia entries. Information right at your fingertips. Enjoy.